Good evening and welcome to a new style of Timberborn video I'm going to try. We are going to zoom through some of the maps in the game. So I'm going to sort of alternate between the factions. So we're going to go with Iron Teeth this time around because we did Folktales last. And I want to go through each and every one of these maps and complete them. So we unlock the flexible starts. All the blue maps. Let's go with plains because that's the next one we have to do. Okay, next. We're going to play on normal because normal, that's fine. So let's go and yeah. Okay, so let's start as we'll do normally, and then I will kind of explain the rules as there were. So let's put in a water there, put in a put in the lumberjack over here so we can drop down some trees. Like that. There we go. We're going to want a berry place because we are using the Iron Teeth, so they need berries. It's taken me a little while to get used to playing a different faction. I personally prefer the Folktales as a faction to play, but we're going to alternate between the two because doing the same thing over and over of one type might be a bit boring. So I'll leave a gap so that I can build there. Mod-wise, actual mods that change the game, I only have one, which is the ladder mod. I do believe that should be in the game by default, really, but that's personal preference. But that's the only one I have that changes the actual game itself. Other mods than that, I have the Timberborn quality of life, which lets me do 30 times speed. I have the Timber Lapse, which is a screenshot mod. So every 12 hours, we're going to be taking a screenshot of the game. It's going to be a top-down screenshot, so we can watch the place expand over the entire game. And I can put that in at the end of the video. And yeah, I think that would be something different to do there. So that'll be fun for that one there. And obviously, I've got the mod that turns off the fog, because I don't like the fog. And I have rotating sun, which means that the shadows move with the sun, as you can see here. Not with the camera, because I don't know why they ever decided to lock the sun to the camera, but strange. So yeah, the rules are simple. We want to get to building the Earth repopulator as soon as possible, but we need a sustainable colony to make sure that the Earth repopulator works. So the idea is that we are going to go for no set number of beavers, but I'm going to go for a happiness level of 47. And why 47? That's a strange number, you think? Well, the reason for 47 is because if I click on a beaver and go to the hearts here, the life expectancy changes depending on their happiness. At 47, it becomes 100%. So their life expectancy is double at 47. So that's what we're going to aim for. We're going to aim for 47. I also need to make sure that every building I make has beavers inside it. So if I put down a holding post, for instance, that requires 10 beavers. So every building must be 100% full when we launch the Earth repopulator, which means we need to build a sustainable colony at 47 happiness with all the buildings full. So that will dictate whatever the population level is. So yeah, that's the idea. So hopefully we'll be able to achieve that, and life will be good. We will see though. So what we need to do first is make sure we survive. So let's put another lumberjack flag in down here, and we will drop down these trees and down here as well. Let's speed up some time here. Go. They are the Folktales, so I'm going to put them 18-hour days. They do not mind not having as much time. They want to work for longer than normal. So there we have a pump, so we have some water coming in. It's beautiful. Okay, we have water, we have that, we are good. Let's put in a small tank there, just to make sure we have some water stored. That can store logs. Oh, set that to logs. So there we go. Okay, I want to try and get a farm going as early as possible as well. So I'm going to put that there, and then we're just going to put kohlrabi sort of in this block here, which means I probably want to remove all these ones in here, and I probably want to remove them sooner rather than later because they spread. I know we need the berries, and I will probably regret doing this, but berries can stay over there. Yeah, berries can stay in there. You will see that screenshot captured thing pop up every now and then, and if I'm in the middle of moving, dragging past or something out, it does remove the it does stop that happening. So it might be a little annoying at times, but well, I think the time lapse will be worth it at the end. Okay, so more kohlrabi, go. More remove this one here. Oop, there you go, awesome, and more kohlrabi in there. Now, one farmhouse is not really going to deal with this very well. The farmhouses on the Iron Teeth aren't all that great, so yeah. Let's turn this down. In fact, we'll leave that up and we'll just turn the put it down so other beavers go out and do other things. So we want to get research going. Research going sooner rather than later. Let's put research there so that we can unlock our forester, because that's the important one to unlock. And once you get the forester, you're kind of sorted. Once you get the forester going, you are safe. Let's just say so. Yeah. Okay, and 30 times speed just to make life so much easier. Zoom, 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 zoom. Look at them go. No. I think by the time you've planted that whole area, this is about 50% done, so okay. Right. What we also need is breeding pods to make sure our beavers stay alive, shall we? So let's we'll jump straight to 3 of them and see what happens with 3. See how that goes. Yeah, hopefully we'll be okay. Try and get another pump in, shall we? Pump can go in there. Hey, there we go. Good. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Okay. So, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go to? Water is good. Berries are, so kohlrabi is go, so beavers can eat the kohlrabi. So they should be happy with that one there. They probably want places to live. Not be a terrible idea. The barracks are really good. Science is good. Actually, let's unlock the forester to get that going. And then, which way is the water flowing? This way. So we want to seal off over here, realistically, if we can. Maybe a little bit difficult to do. Because we have to run a line like this, and then we'll go along here. So I kind of want to just do that with levees on the side. Let's unlock the actual forester before I spend the resources that I don't want to spend. So let's put the forester there. They can't actually build that yet because we don't have any planks. So we need to build an industrial lumber mill. And that's going to go... let's put you up here. And we'll put a power wheel next to you. And we'll have the beavers do their Conan thing. Oop, inside the power wheel. Cool. That only requires logs. Yes, it doesn't require logs. Awesome. So we're good for that. Okay. You're still dropping down them there. You can actually reach up here as well and help. That's fine. I think we'll do everything this side with a tree. So we'll put some woodcutters in either side of this. Well, I normally do it. So we'll put a woodcutter in there, and there'll be one there as well. They will next to either side of that. So yeah, okay. We're just taking some time. That's okay. There's going to be a lot of sort of dead time happening, if that makes sense. There's going to be a lot of not dead time happening. What am I saying? There's going to be a lot of we just have to wait. We just kind of have to wait for things to come along. So let's get some housing going, shall we? So you need 20 logs. Ah, there's no actual beavers working in here. Let's up that and get beavers elsewhere. Okay, right, and then I want to just drop this down to 1 beaver working in there and see the rest of them. So this wants to go down to just 1 beaver working in that as well. And we've got 100% power. 1 beaver's enough for that. Beautiful. There you go. Okay, so we get some planks. Get going over here. This is fine. So let's just speed up some time. Let it go for a little bit. We have food. We have water. I don't know when the bad tide's going to turn up. Soon, probably, but we'll see. I want to unlock the platform. So I can build a path along here to this side as well. So we have enough for that. No, don't 100. Need 100 for the platform. That's okay. We'll do the platform now. Okay. Boom. So if I put a platform there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and then on the end, there, I'm going to put an actual levee. So we have a drought approaching. Okay. Do we have enough water stored? Wait. Pause. So do this. What I want to do is I'm not going to actually build this, but I want to put the path along like this. So I don't want to build any wood things because this is where we're going to be pumping our water out of for the moment. Doesn't mean we're pumping water out where we're actually blocking the water off to keep our farms going, but we can obviously seal this off as well if we need to, whatever. So just we need water. We can also do this as well. We can get water coming to here and force the water into there, and that should keep our entire farmland here clean, and it would also do stuff up here as well, so we can get the berries going, and that's a good little place actually. We should probably open that up. Doesn't matter now because the drought's going to come along and cause problems anyway beforehand, but that's not a thing. So I want that there. So I don't want to build that, but I just wanted to make sure I get the stuff in right for that. So okay, go, and connect you up, which means we can remove you. Let's pause this guy because we don't want that guy running. The water pump should be high priority. The farm should be a higher priority. The inventor should be a low priority, and you should be super high priority with just 1 in there. So okay, there we go. Right, so drop down the trees here. You're still waiting for these to grow here. That's not a problem. We're going to have to wait for the first drought to come and go, basically. Can't do anything about that. Oh, what's happened to you? What's wrong with you? You've got broken teeth. Oh yes. Let's get a grindstone in, shall we? That would be an idea. We'll put it in there. That'll do. Oh, I'm actually going to set all this over here to be low priority. I want you to build the other stuff first, please. And the drought has come along and there you go. Okay, so all of our crops are dead. So let's turn off the pumps for the moment. Get the beavers working elsewhere whilst they can. We're just using the internal storage for this building here right now, so obviously cancel those and move those around, but I don't need to at the moment, so we're good. Okay, so this is fine. Let's whilst we have this opportunity, let's demolish this guy, put in a dam. I'm actually going to put it in there so the water can flow up against it and push with it. Normally you go inside, but we'll put the dam there. Oh, that's going to be water as well. Don't think we had enough water stored for the first shutdown, but well, we'll see how it goes. I should also pause the game again and actually get some trees planted here, shouldn't I? definitely get some trees planted here. So I'm going to go with... I would normally go with oak, but I think we're going to go with pine now, and we'll replace it all later. So... and then there's going to be... We need another pump in here? I don't know. Boom. There'll be a pump there. There'll be a pump there. There'll be a pump there. I don't know if I need all those pumps, or realistically I should put the pumps on this end where it's deeper. And then we should go and try and seal off an area over there. But for now, this is what we're going to do. So, bump, bump, bump. So that's where the end of the pump's going to go. And then I want to make sure there are storages dotted along here. So the storage there as well. Okay. And then we're going to go pine trees all inside there and all inside there. And however far you can reach. Wow, you can actually reach quite far. Nice. So pine trees to there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I don't want a pine tree there. And that's it. So, okay. Go. Go, 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 go. So the path will be coming back. There'll be a pump in there. Which means we can... Let's do that. There you go. Okay. Oh, and I need to unpause these. Or the beavers are all going to... become very dehydrated very quickly. We don't want dehydrated beavers. It's not very good. Not very good. Unpause that and get some beef working there. I might have to get a third pump in now already, actually. A beaver is injured. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, and set you to high priority. There we go. So 19 beavers are sleeping outside. Let's try and fix that, shall we? Let's build ourselves some barracks, but I want to build them like right up here out the way-ish. So, and I'd love to unlock that straight away because that is a very nice building. So you fit 2 of those, and in that space you can fit 3 of these. But you get 30, but that will give you 32. So it's not actually that much better now I think about it. It is better, but it's not ridiculously better like I thought it was. So if I put the barracks up here, I don't want to put it on the green land if I can help it. So here we'll put them up here. So let's do 1 there and 1 there, and we will just get them up like that. Okay. I think the problem is now we have no more wood coming in, so we've got to wait for the wood to come in. So I might as well shut these down for the moment. We have no more wood. This is low priority, so that's going to do later. You will come and chop all these down here as well, won't you? Let's set this to be chopped down as well, and that row there to be chopped down. And this can go away, and we just highlight those 2. There we go. Okay, so that is good. What's next? What's next? Let's get ourselves a warehouse for storing the kohlrabi, so we can have a surplus of kohlrabi during the seasons. This is weird. This is not filled up here, but that's okay. This will block that off. I'll restrict the flow here, and then we can do that. That will feel better. Right now it's not filling at all, so that should ideally be a gate, but we can't unlock a gate because they're 150. So okay, super speed through some time again. Planting the trees, not a problem. Planting the kohlrabi, not a problem. We're just at the point of got to wait for our trees to grow through and get some things going here. So actually, hold on, before we do that, we can come up here and chop down all these trees up here. So why wait when we can do this? And then I'll just set the tree chopping area to cover basically that whole area there. You can reach every one of them trees. Beautiful. Okay, so set you as a stupid high priority, please. Come along. And chop down some trees there so we can get some more logs going for that. Hey, look at this. It backed up. Why did it back up? Ah, we are restricting the flow now here. So yeah, so it must have backed up along. That's good, that's good. Hey, 3 happiness. That is good. That is very, very, very good. So we still need to come down here and do these, but this requires planks. We don't have any planks because we don't have any beavers working, so let's do that. We don't have any logs at the moment, so we can't really get any of that going, but that'll be fine. 4 happiness, 5 happiness. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, the beavers are so happy. Look at that. Mainly because they've got somewhere to live now. So, yeah. I can't remember the numbers on these. I think each one of these supports 8 beavers. And what I mean by that is that they take a certain amount of time to produce a kit, a baby beaver. And after they've done it 8 times, the first one they produced dies of old age when you're at the standard age. So with no age bonuses, I'm pretty sure each one supports 8. So we've got 24 beavers. Our population should eventually equalize at 25. It might go 24. It might go slightly above that and then come down, but it should roughly equalize at 24. And then as and when you increase their life expectancy, it goes up. So if we get 7 happiness, these will support 9 beavers because 8 plus 20% is well, 20% of 8 is 1.2, 1.8, so maybe 10 beavers. I don't know, but yeah. But that's roughly the way you sort of go with that. So, okay. So I didn't actually get to seal this off. That sucks. That sucks. I didn't actually get to seal this off. I forgot to do the last bit. And now a drought is here, and there's no way they can build this in one single day. So we're going to have to deal with not having one here. But that's okay, because we'll build that. And then we can come along here, and then we can come down here, and we can chop down these trees here. And what I might do is build an oak farm over here, which means we want to chop down the trees, remove all the berries. I also want to put in a storage for berries, because we do need berries for ourselves. So we'll put the storage for berries there. And then what I might do is, actually, this whole area can become berries. This is going to be our berry farm right here. So that'll be fine. That'll be fine. We'll leave that whole area as berries. That's fine. Our trees will dry out when the pumps pump the water out of here, but this should keep our farm going. So that's the important part. The farm is probably the most important part here. So, yeah. Okay. So let's come over here. Let's put in a lumberjack, and we will chop down all the trees over here. And I might also, as I said, put in a berry thing so we can harvest all the berries, and then once we've harvested all the berries, we will remove all the berries. Put on. There you go. Okay. Probably going to need another farm as well. One farm doesn't seem to be enough for running this, which I expected. I completely expected a single farm was not enough for this. So, right, you are done, so you may go away. Excellent. Let's put in another farm, as we've said. I want to put some crops down here as well. So having like maybe 2 farms down here, so one at that end and one at this end, with extra things going on there. And then we can put crops over here as well, a different crop, and then like this farm can do the kohlrabies or prioritize kohlrabies, which you should do anyway because you're right next to the kohlrabies. And then you can do whatever, and then we do another crop down here, which will probably be cassava. Yeah, I think we'll go with cassava. Let's put that one there. Let's plant the cassava out here, like this. Oop, there you go. Get the cassava going, and then we will need to compress the cassava when we get some in. I might pause. Stop. You stop. I'm going to go there. I'm going to put this as raw cassava. Not fermented cassava, I just want cassava up here. So, cassavas. there. We can maybe build out. We can platform over this if we want to at some point, so we can run things up there. But you're going to be berries. But I want to store the raw cassavas and then store the fermented cassavas over here. So let's look at this. So we want to get a fermenter going. I for the life of me cannot remember what the ratios are for things. So by that I mean there are so many cassavas to so many things and stuff. Oh, that's awkward. We'll do it at the other end. Which means we're using the green area up, but we can move it later. It's not a problem. So let's put you down there, one there and one there. That's normally how I do this. So we do that like that. But I don't think I want to do that. Mainly because I don't know if we need this many fermenters. So I might instead go with just putting a fermenter there. Just have the one. And then we're going to have a storage back here somewhere. So let's put it. Yeah, that'll do. And this can be for fermented cassavas. Boom, like that. Okay. Cool. So go. Okay. So they're going to come down and plant the cassavas as well because they are set to planting by default, which is kind of annoying. I really wish they would prioritize their resource and then prioritize their action. So, but they don't. Unfortunately. They yeah. So, and you're just going to do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to set you to cassavas or kohlrabi. So we'll do there. So there you go. The place dried up. But did we actually get that built before it ran out? I think we might have done. So it might have stayed a bit. So nice. Okay. Right. So we're up to 18 beavers, and we have nowhere for beavers to sleep again now. Can we unlock the ladder? What's ladder? Ladder's 250. No, we can't. Okay. Let's speed up some time here and see what we're going here. So the inventors. No one's in the inventor because obviously there's no. Everyone's in the farms. Let's. That doesn't actually cover as much of an area as I thought. And also, water comes from somewhere else. Oh, there's a bad. Okay. All right. So there's a bad tide one that comes down here. Okay. That's okay because a good tide comes along here and down into here. Right. Okay. There's another bad tide come from here as well. Okay. Right. So select recipe. You're going to do fermented cassavas, but I'm going to pause you for a minute because you are really not needed. Okay. Let's also. Turn off that for a moment as well. Okay. He's growing. They're growing. Nice. Okay. So we're pumping out of the main river at the moment. So this dries up because we're pumping out the main river. So I really realistically want to move our drinking pumps to kind of be over here if possible, and maybe build like a build a massive dam here to store more water, and then have the pumps on top of here because it can pour out of here into this storage. Be stored and then fantastic. The problem is that if we go upstream, there is no way for us to divert good or bad water when a bad tide comes along. So when a bad tide comes along, it's just gonna wreck everything for us. Basically, there's no way to do that. So I'd have to build a thing that lets us filter the bad water out. Or just have a way to dump it. So when bad tide comes along, we just open the thing and let it dump everything. So yeah, because there's no way I can't. There's back here. There's no like here. There's a thing here you can do to fill stuff, but there's no. The water channels are very much long and thin and yeah they They just go. They just go all the way to the end. So yeah. Right. Okay. So tell you what I'm going to do now. We're going to put in a storage, which is going to be a large industrial pile here, and this is going to be for planks because I didn't do that and I should have done that ages ago. We'll get that going there. I want to get some more water, but I need gears for the water storage. So let's try and get a gear factory going. Gear workshop. Oop, yes, unlock that. Okay, and we'll unpause this when we need to and get going there. I do want to do other power. So the Iron Teeth can do an infinite power source, which is very nice using bad water, because in the water system they have the bad water discharge, which means you can open and close it, and you can just cap it on top of a bad water. So we can come up here, cap this one, and we can have it flowing all the time. But we could do some massive project to have this come and always be flowing bad water, which not very good going down there, but we could divert it somewhere else and then have it go. Or we could come over here and we could straighten this channel out here, which is something I think I've done before when I played a long time ago. Straighten this channel out here, put all the power wheels in here, cap this off and just have this running all the time, and it just goes along and goes up here and does that, and beautiful. And then all we do is we come to like here somewhere and we dig a channel out along, and that channel makes this area entirely green. But what we can do now, obviously, because we have tunnels, we can go underground. We could absolutely build a tunnel which goes along underground and keeps this whole area green without messing up the top land. So we'll probably do that. We'll probably come down to here somewhere and dig underneath this all the way along. We might dig out to here just to fill this as well, just because we can. Yeah, and then we'll just let only good water go in there, and it will do that. But that's in the future. That's in the future. That's okay. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. So, what else we do? So, what do you need? You need planks, so we need to re-enable the planks and that, which means we need to put another beaver in there. But I can't do that because we don't have enough beavers. That's okay though. We're fine. We're still fine for that. We're still good for that. You are full on berries, which is beautiful. Okay. The industrial lumber mills are really good compared to the folktale ones because they produce they produce planks so quickly, so much quicker, for less power. And this requires planks and will produce gears from that, so we'll have to update that. That's fine. I've got 3 beavers sleeping rough. I don't have anyone in the sites to unlock more. So we can't do that at the moment. Let's do that. I want to destroy all of this. I want to remove all these berries before they become a pain in my beaver tail or my hedgehog spines, depending on, you know. Yeah, become a pain in the beaver tails. We'll remove all those. Berries spread very quickly. We want berries. I know we want berries, but we're doing it here. So these will spread when the berries fill up, which they are kind of full now. They only spread if they are 100% grown and 100% full of berries. So we'd have to pause this guy for a moment to let these start naturally spreading. But I think we're going to get to the point where we're full on berries, so he can't harvest anymore. So yeah, we won't get any anyway. So let's do that, and then that should allow us to. Yep, you can get rid of all of them now. Excellent. Especially along with this one down here, which should be gathering berries as well. So we'll clear out all the berries down here as well once the wood's chopped. Wood is good. Wood is good. So good is wood. Excellent. Water is okay. We're getting some gears going here. Let's get a storage for gears going. I'll put it on the end. Well, I can't. I'll put it there. Put it there. Kind of limits our space, but we've got behind as well to do for things. So you're going to be for gears. Excellent. We're good. I think we are stable. We are starting to harvest the cassavas as well, which is nice. I might actually set you to cassava. Now I think about it, because the cassava takes a lot longer to grow. So It takes 8 days to grow compared to kohlrabi's 3. So if we harvest the cassava first, you can stay on kohlrabi. That's not a problem. So yeah, everything is good. Okay, so we're filling up on planks. We've got a couple of that going on there. I want to unlock this, the medium tank, but I can't do that because I don't have any beavers working science. So how do we get beavers working science when we don't have any beavers? Well, we get more beavers. Boom, 24 to 48 beavers. Let's go. Let's go. We can get some science going, and then we can get some ladders, and the ladders will allow us to build up on top of these guys to build things there. I have messed this up though, because I put the entrance to this opposite that, which means I can't put a ladder there to go up on top. That sucks. I do kind of want to get the barracks anyway. The barracks will be very useful because, again, when it comes to well-being, the way I tend to do things, the decorations, for instance, is if we put a roof on top of here, that affects both buildings. So if we had 4 buildings and I put the roof there, it would affect all 4 buildings. So we can get, there's 10 in each one of these. So 10, 20, 30, 40 beavers can get a +1 happiness with a single roof. Because beavers always go back to bed at night, so you know they're always going to come here to get the bonus. If we did it with the barracks, however, here we can put the large barracks. We put 4 down, put 1 in the corner, and that's going to get 64 beavers with 1 happiness building. It's not, you don't have to do that because it's not like they use a lot of space. It's fine, but I like doing that. I like putting just the 1 on top, and it's fine there. Normally, what I would do would be actually to put in like little platforms outside, and then put a roof on the platform to make it look like a little porch. So we might do that. We might actually do that. I might switch over to the large barracks, do 4 for the roof there, and then on top of the barracks we can put the happiness ones. It also gives you space on top of the barracks for other things like the rooftop terrace as well, so we can go up there and do that sort of thing. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes. We just want to get more beavers going, and then get more. We just need more. We need more. It's not even midnight. So you are happily burbling away, chopping down these here. Obviously, some of them have regrown as you're trying to chop them down, so they spread. So see what I mean? They do when they're in flat in bloom, they spread very, very quickly, which can be a pain. So let's see here. That now we're at the point where you are full on your berries. This is from the berries, so some of these are getting their flowers up. So you will then be able to spread. Aha! 1 spread there. I don't know if that was that one or whether. No, to my understanding, they have to be. They have to be blue. Both of these bars have to be 100% full for them to spread. So that's why if you chop them all down, it seems to stunt their growth. But it could be that one of these two can spread. I don't know what the distance is. I don't think it's just next door, but you can actually find out. You can find out. Let's do it. So Shift Alt and Z. Boom, brings up the default menu here. And if I scroll down here, there is a toggle natural resources. That's all that. No, where is it? Show. It was called show something. I don't see any show now. Is it display? Highlight. It's called highlight resource reproduction spots. Boom, there you go. So every one of those pink areas is where the berries will try and spread to. So it might have been that one that spread, because it looks like it's only 1 tile. Okay. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they don't have to be 100% grown. But that shows you what's going on there with that. So you can see where they're going to spread to. See, this isn't spreading because it's not grown up. Yes, I know. So this can spread because it's 100% grown, so it doesn't need berries. I was wrong. Okay. There you go. I have learnt something today. Excellent. Right. Cool. Okay, we'll get rid of those. That'll clear those berries out there. Then we've got some more land over here. Beautiful. Yay. So I don't want to actually have the path here. I want to have the path right here. So we're going to do 3 tunnels here. 1, 2, and 3 here. The idea. So the tunnels will be there, and there. So I want a ladder that comes down here. So I want the path to be there. So that's where our path is going to be. That's the water that's going to go there. And then we're going to do the power over here. And then we'll do some stuff to modify things. We've got a long way to go. There you go. So we do that there. You can reach quite far with that, so that's okay. So we can do farm. We can obviously do splits off and things for farm stuff. So that's the future plan of where that's going to go. So we're going to go down there and we'll do in here. We'll put tunnels in, and then we'll remove the tunnels at the start, and we'll put in a little thing that says only good water can come down here, so no bad water can get underneath here. So we can do that with the sluices here. The sluices can turn on or off depending on the type, so we can force only good water to go down there, and bad water is a no-no. I do want to kind of get back here and somehow get rid of the bad water, so maybe we'll seal off this here with sluices, and then we'll tunnel out over here or blow out over here and just have the bad tide go away. And that will protect us a little bit better. So, yeah. Okay. So, super speed up time again. Let's go and see what we can get to. Yeah, so you are... I am an idiot. That's soybean. Right, so we planted soybean. Okay. Can we eat soybean? Yes, you can. Okay. Why did I think that was cassavas? Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Soybean. That one. I'm blind. So you, let's change you to be fermented soybeans. There you go. Boom. And then change this to be fermented soybeans. So we have a different thing. So, yeah. Okay. Right. We've got 2 injured beavers as well. I think beavers getting injured in the Wheel of Pain. Which sucks, but I can't do a great deal about it. We don't have enough beavers actually up here working the gears. What if I bring that down? Pause the workshop. Pause the gear workshop for a moment. We have 9 beavers sleeping rough at the moment. Let's try and build another house for them. It can literally go anywhere for the time being. We can move it around later. I'm going to put it up here. Yeah, put it up there. Okay. Do. So, unable to get all required. Oh, you need canola oil, so we can't do. Oh no. Oh, we need canola oil to ferment soybeans. Can we plant some canola oil? Can we do that? Canola is something that, if I remember rightly, doesn't. You don't need a lot of it. If I remember rightly, you don't need a lot of it. I'll switch you over to be canola. Let's do a 5x5 area and see. I don't remember. We need an oil press to get the canola oil going. I could just remove this and plant the cans. Why did I mess that up? How did I mess that up? How did I plant soybeans? Rather, it's only one tile. Okay. I might just tear this down and we'll try with the canola. We'll see how it goes. In fact, you know what? I'm going to plant a massive area of canola. Yeah, let's do that. Plant all that as canola, like the whole thing. You can't plant back there, I know, but just plant as far as you can go with canola. Go for it, and then we'll put in the oil press here, I suppose. I'm limited to power limits here. I messed up. Let's put the press there. Need gears and stuff, so right, okay. Alright. I need to leave the pumps running. Unfortunately, during the drought, I can't stop yet because I need to get gears to get the medium tank going, which is why I wanted to get somebody in here running so that we could actually, you know, get going. But such is the way of things. What do we need for the big one? That's metal. Metal, yeah. So we don't have any metal yet, so okay. So let's unpause that and up the beavers in here. Let's pause that because you don't have anything. Let's pause that, you don't have anything to do. Yeah, we're gonna have to pump this all dry. I can't really do a great deal about it, so let's put another set of barracks in up here for the moment. Boop. Okay, so we're doing okay. Kohlrabies are doing fine. Soybeans are full. No. Oh well. The drought ended and we didn't pump the entire lake dry straight away. So that's good. Nice. Okay, so we're okay. We're okay. Okie dokie. Nice, that's nice. Right. So, oh, it's flooded back here. That's fine. That's fine. House built, that's fine. I've got 9 beavers doing nothing, so let's up the worker there. Let's just enable all of these guys and then up that to maximum power, which is, I don't know what the actual maximum power of this is, 300, and some of our beavers might be happier. Yeah, so I think the movement speed is what increases this here. So when they're moving, they move faster. So that's why instead of being 300, it's 314, because their movement speed is up by 5%. It's not plus 20%, it's plus 5% for each one. So rather than doing 75, which would be 1, they're doing 78. So which is fine. Gonog working in there. Excellent, well done. So we're good, everything's fine, and everything is good. We're just waiting for the canola to grow so that we can get the next food type, because and some city hedgehog can't tell the difference between cassava and canola, or soybean, sorry. So right, so I want to get a surplus of logs going, planks going, sorry, and get some gears. We've got some coming there, gears coming in there. Water storage. I'd like to up the water storage. So what I really would like to do is clear out here. I'm going to actually mark these for demolition. So let's move out those 4 there. We will unlock and place the water tank here. Yes. And you're going to be for water. You're going to be set to, doesn't matter if set to obtain, we don't have any haulers. I should get a hauling post in actually, although we don't have any spare beavers right now. But I should always get a hauling post in and said it's a low priority so that any spare beavers just go become haulers. So we get this going, and then I'm going to remove these 2, change the path to be straight along there, put the 2 of them back in there, which means we won't use this gap in here at all. But that's fine. That's not a problem. We don't need the gap there. So, and I will put them back in. I will put the little ones back in again. Because more water storage is good. Putting the little water storages in at each place. They don't hold. Excuse me. They don't hold a lot, but it's dead land. So I might as well put the water storages in there like that. And, to be honest, I can leave this exactly like it is. I don't need to move the path around at all. We'll leave this like this, and then there you go. We've just got more water storage here. So that's always good. That's always good. Hey, canola. Woot. Okay, why are you harvesting? You should be set to planting. Oh, no, you are. Yeah. Awesome. You're going to get canola seeds, which should be from here. Nice. Nothing to do in range. Oh, you have chopped down every tree in existence. Well done. Well done. That's what I might do here as well. Let's pause our 2 there and pause that. So we'll just rely on these woodcutters for the moment. Chop down the trees here, and then I can remove all of this down here, the berries. So yeah, we can do that. Yeah, so you are gonna squish, 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 squish. Produce canola oil. You will then produce fermented soybeans, and then fermented soybeans will go here, and then we'll get another happiness level, which will be what does fermented soybeans give us? +2. Nice. So we get to +7, which should be the first tier for life expectancy. So we then go from 8, 16, 24, 48 beavers. We'll go up to 60 beavers, I think. 48 plus 20%. 10% is 4.8, 5, so that's plus 10 beavers. So we've got to go to 58 beavers, 58, 60 beavers. So yeah, okie dokie, okie dokie. Happiness is down right now because the beaver is injured. So yeah, okay. So what's next? What's the next stage? We are filling with gears slowly. We are filling with planks slowly. Probably we want to go industrial style and get things going. There is a wonderful thing about the tunnels that we have here. They require explosives. They require extract, which we don't have yet, and planks, which is a bit of a pain. But they don't require you to have unlocked explosives or unlocked dynamite. So you need to unlock the explosive factory to make them, but you actually have to have dynamite available. You can do it that way. So we don't have to spend the money, the research on that, which is good. The number crunches here. I'm not sure about robots. I'm not sure if I want to go with bots at all during these playthroughs. I'm really not sure sort of which way around I need to do things, but I don't know if I want to go with bots or not. I don't know. We'll make it up as we go. So, just need some resources. We've got loads of injured beavers. Let's get some beds in. Let's get some medical beds. We can put some medical beds dotted in around. Let's unlock those for 80 science. Yeah, don't have a lot of science left, but we'll do that. That's fine. I still want to get some. I still want to get the ladder unlocked. So I need 250 science. So maybe I should need some more inventors. That was not a good sentence. Maybe I should need some more. No, maybe we need some more, and I should build them. There we go. So let's put them over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll make them all a lower priority. We can have our spare beavers going to there. Let's also put in a hauling post that I mentioned a little while ago and didn't get around to. Put that here. Doesn't really matter where it is. It doesn't have a range. It's just do that there. Up it to 10 workers and then set the priority low so that any beaver that isn't working anywhere else will come and work as a hauler, which will just help things move around. Haulers are just really good because instead of like these guys having to walk all the way over to here to drop a berry off and come all the way back again, the haulers will empty it so that you just work and then the haulers move the stuff around, which is just, it speeds up production throughout the entire everything. It just speeds up production throughout everything. So yeah, not getting a lot of fermented soybeans in. Might need another press. Let's do that. Let's put another fermenter in. Sorry, not press. Yeah, we'll put it in there. Fermented soybeans. And we are at 7 happiness, which means we are now at plus extra beavers, which means we need more housing, which means we need more things, and more. So let's get another set of housing going in as well. Everything will be wonderful and fantastic. Okay, so I'm not exactly doing a super quick play to the Earth repopulator. I know that I could be focusing on certain things, so we just focus on this and focus on that, focus on. But I do want to build a working colony. That's the thing. I do want to have a colony that is functional. That's there. It's not just bare bones. It's got the bits and pieces. And I said we want to get the happiness up as well. So that is kind of the idea behind it. So hence why things are taking a little bit longer than they would do normally. But that is okay. That is okay. There's no rush. There's no rush. So my original plan for this was that I was going to play through like the entire thing, record the entire thing in one hit, and then sort of release the long version of it and then cut it down to little bits for the videos. But I honestly feel like I'm going to leave this one here for the moment, and we will do that. So I'm going to do longer episodes. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something that I don't normally do. Normally I'm trying to cut the episodes back. YouTube tends to favour the shorter videos at the moment, not shorts. Well, YouTube does favour shorts over everything at the moment, but what I mean is that it tends to favour sort of 20 minutes, half an hour videos. But I have seen longer videos tend to work, so that's what I'm going to try here. So yeah, think about an hour. We're almost at the hour mark, so I think that'll do. So there we go. We've got an hour worth of work done here, so we shall leave this here. And we shall come back in the next one, and we will continue going through. Hopefully we can only have a couple of episodes of this, and we'll go there. So I'm going to do longer episodes, but probably fewer of them, just because of time constraints. So but yeah, okay, so I'm happy with where we are. Everything is good. We just need to wait for some resources to fill. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.